talk a little bit about his progress throughout the season? He's really become almost unblockable to an extent.
Yeah, I know that term's being thrown around, but I think Coach House has got a real good game plan for the whole defense. I think we're playing really good football defensively, and what that does is it frees up some opportunities for guys. We got our hands on a lot of balls last week in the secondary. Josh got after the quarterback a little bit last week, and Boog got in the action. The interior guys have been playing outstanding. People always, a lot of times they focus on one or two guys, and I think Josh understands that it takes 11. That's from the very first day we talked about. Every sack that comes out takes 11. Everybody's got to do their job. Got to keep the quarterback back in the pocket. DB's got to cover. So, but yes, he's playing at a good level. But there's still a lot of mistakes that we need to clean up, and he knows that, and we've been working.
He had pretty big numbers at the beginning of last year, and then kind of tailed off towards down the stretch. How do you prevent that drop in production from happening?
Honestly, we're not. And I think it's kind of the theme for our team. We're not looking back. We're looking forward. Everybody knows that. He knows that. But he's a different player. He's in a different mindset right now, and so he knows he's in a move forward kind of mindset. He's not content with what he's done, and we're not content, with where we are as a team, as a defense. 5 games is just that. 5 games means you got 7 left, and hopefully more after that. So we're trying to progress. Again, it's a lot better to be 5-0 than any other record, but that can flip in a hurry, and we've preached that. Not just the coaching staff, but player accountability. They've been all over it this week. They understand what they've got to do. Big game before a bye week, and it's the next one. It's another conference game, so we got to get down there in a really, really hostile environment and play really well.
Does he get irritated on misholding calls, possibly misholding calls, and if so, what do you do to comment?
No, if you're a pass rusher, you're going to get held at times. I mean, there's not to get every O-line coach in America mad at me, but there's holding on every play. But offensively and defensively, there's things that go on, and you got to live with it. You got to live with chip blocks and holds, and that's, if you want to be an elite pass rusher, you learn to just play through that. And if you let that frustrate you, then you're just going to be an average pass rusher.
A&M's given up quite a bit of sacks. On film, where do you see the breakdowns?
You know what? I think some of that gets made too much of. I mean, they're a big O-line. It's like the land of the giants down there. So they're going to take up a lot of space. They present their own issues. Some teams have decided just to bring a lot of pressure, and when you do that, it's a risk-reward situation where you can create some sacks, but they've also created a lot of big plays. So you've got to be mindful when you do that. And so that's why I think stats can be very misleading at times, and so we're just going to take it just like every other game we've taken. This is another challenge, another O-line, and we got to come out here. We've put in a couple of good days. We got to finish it out strong, and then see what happens on Saturday night.
In what ways have you seen Boogie sort of elevate